Leadership development practices. There are 4 development propositions I will discuss in this presentation. Number 1, students benefit the most from actively participating in the learning process by using real-world scenarios. Number 2, students learn more when they work with people that come from different ethnicities and backgrounds, collaborating together. Number 3, students should be given leadership opportunities to work together and be challenged to work toward a higher level of thinking. Number 4, leadership programs should be tailored to the students currently in the class. Not all learners learn in the same way and at the same time. Number 1, students benefit the most from actively participating in the real-world process with real-world scenarios. Some pros to this proposition are that, number 1, relevance. Real-world scenarios make learning meaningful and applicable to the students' lives, enhancing their engagement and motivation. Number 2, practical skills development. Working with real-world scenarios allows students to develop problem-solving, critical thinking, and decision-making skills that are valuable in various contexts. Number 3, there is a transfer of knowledge. Students can transfer the knowledge gained from real-world scenarios to different situations, improving their ability to apply learned concepts in diverse settings. Some cons include, number 1, limited scope. The real-world scenarios may not cover all areas of the curriculum, which could result in gaps in the students' knowledge and understanding. Number 2, resource constraints. Creating and implementing real-world scenarios may require additional resources, time, and expertise, which could be challenging for educators with limited support. Number 3, generalization challenges. Some real-world scenarios may not accurately represent the complex nature of certain concepts, leading to potential misunderstandings or oversimplifications. Number 2, students learn more when they work with people that come from different ethnicities and backgrounds, doing activities and collaborating together. Some pros include, number 1, cultural awareness and empathy. Collaborating with diverse peers fosters an understanding and appreciation of different cultures, promoting empathy, respect, and acceptance. Number 2, enhance perspective. Exposure to diverse viewpoints and experiences enrich discussions, leading to deeper insights and critical thinking. Number 3, collaboration skills. Working with diverse groups cultivates teamwork, communication, and negotiation skills, preparing students for success in a multicultural society. Cons, number 1, language and communication barriers. Sometimes there are differences in language proficiency or communication styles that can hinder effective collaboration and understanding. Number 2, social dynamics. Prejudice, discrimination, or stereotypes may arise with diverse groups, affecting the quality of collaboration and learning. Number 3, unequal participation. There could be power dynamics and cultural differences. They may result in uneven participation with certain individuals or groups dominating discussions, limiting the benefits of collaboration. Number 3, students should be given leadership opportunities to work together and be challenged to work towards a higher level of thinking. Pros to this include, number 1, enhanced critical thinking. Leadership opportunities encourage students to analyze problems from multiple perspectives, make decisions, and take responsibility for their actions, fostering higher level thinking skills. Number 2, collaboration and communication. Working in leadership roles promotes effective communication, teamwork, and negotiation, essential skills for success in various professional and personal contexts. Number 3, self-confidence and empowerment. Leadership opportunities provide students with a sense of agency, boosting their self-esteem, self-efficacy, and motivation to take on challenges. Some cons. 1, overburdening certain students. Placing too much emphasis on a leadership role may create additional stress or workload for some students, potentially leading to burnout. Number two, lack of interest or readiness. Not all students may be interested in or prepared for leadership positions, and forcing such roles upon them may result in disengagement or negative experiences. Number three, neglecting followership skills. Focusing solely on leadership opportunities may downplay the importance of followership skills, which also are valuable for collaboration and teamwork. The fourth proposition is that leadership programs should be tailored to the students currently in the class, as not all students learn in the same way. Number one, for pros, individualized learning, tailor leadership programs to students' unique needs and learning styles that can optimize their engagement and motivation. Number two, accommodating diverse learners, recognizing that not all students learn in the same way. Allows educators to offer a variety of instructional strategies, activities, assessments that cater to different learning preferences and abilities. Number three, it increases student success. When students receive instruction in a way that aligns with their learning style, they may experience improved comprehension and application of knowledge. Cons to this: resource limitations. Tailoring leadership programs to suit the individual needs of each student can be time-consuming and resource-intensive. Number two, potential for exclusion. Focusing heavily on individual differences may inadvertently create divisions among students. And some students may feel left out or stigmatized if their learning style is not adequately addressed or understood. Number three, limited exposure to different learning styles. While catering to individual learners can optimize their understanding, it can also limit their exposure to other learning approaches and hinder their ability to adapt in diverse learning environments. Comparisons of the four propositions. Proposition 1 is most like project-based learning. This approach involves students working on extended real-world projects that require critical thinking, collaboration, and problem solving. It focuses on hands-on experiences and active engagement, allowing students to learn through direct interaction with the real world. Number two, cooperative learning goes along with proposition number 2. Cooperative learning involves students working in small groups to achieve shared learning goals, foster collaboration and interaction among diverse peers. It also includes diversity and inclusion initiatives. These efforts focus on creating inclusive learning environments that celebrate diversity, promote cultural understanding, and address bias. Other effective leadership practices include student-centered learning. This approach places students at the center of the learning process, empowering them to take ownership of their education and make decisions with critical thinking, mentoring, and coaching. Number one, individualized learning tailors programs to students' unique needs. Number three, increase student success. When students receive instruction, this is a proposition number 3, in a way that aligns with their learning style, they may experience improved comprehension, retention, and application of knowledge. The Universal Design for Learning is a great program also that works on making accommodations for all students that all students can use. They don't necessarily have to be special or have a special accommodation. It's something that everyone can benefit from. I hope that you enjoyed my presentation.